Hey, Yvette, we were talking earlier. Tell me what happened with this referee, Holly Knight.
Oh, Paulette is a referee in Hennepin County Family Court. And in one of the hearings that we have in 2019 and 2020, arguing about the suspension of my parenting time and my parental rights, I requested to speak and I told the referee, would you like to see my stretch marks? And she looked at me like didn't understand. And I said, because he is my son. I gave birth to him. I had to be in bed rest during my pregnancy. It was a high risk pregnancy. So, in order for my son to be alive, I have to quit my job and I stay in bed and not move, only to go to the bathroom. That
Mm.
was it for my son to be born. After my son was born prematurely, he was born with a heart problem. So, being from a family of physicians, I can read the signs when someone is not well, even if it's a baby. So I advocated for my son to receive medical attention and for his asthma and for his, you name it.
Mm-hmm.
And I told this to the judge, to the referee, not even a judge.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, and then years later, you are here and you believe that I am not a good parent, that I am not fit to protect my son, and you are taking my rights away, and you are literally kidnapping my son from me based on a false accusation. That's what you're doing. And the referee said this: stop, stop, stop. If you don't stop talking, I will tell the deputy sheriffs here to hold you in contempt and get you in the cell.
And get you in the cell.
In the
That's how they
cell.
threaten people.
That's correct. And I said, I got up from my chair in the courtroom and I said, you do that. And I make you famous. I put your name in the map because
Mhm.
you are violating my constitutional rights. And she stopped the hearing right there and went into her room.
Oh,
Yeah, went in chambers.
bye.
And we adjourned automatically by default because she left.
Interesting.
Yes.
Interesting.
And they refused to provide me the transcripts of that.
Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
thank you for
Like in
telling me.
like
Thank
in
you.
juvenile court, that they refused to provide me transcripts too. When there is Price, the prosecutor from the city attorney assistant from Child Protection Services was cross-examining me about the whereabouts of my son, and she asked me what I do for a living. I told her that I told in my testimony that I am a speech analyst, that I analyze everything that is being said for purpose of legal or medical. And she said, "Where were you trained?" When I told her what I was trained, it's a famous a school for scientific laboratory for speech and behavior. She immediately in the hearing while she was cross-examining me, goes into her laptop, types the name, looks it up, and looks the books that this person was has published, and she asked me if I was a supporter or A or B candidate for the presidency, alluding that I was a quote unquote bad person for being trained by someone who was a fierce supporter of a specific presidential candidate.
Mm.
And that was my lawyer did not object to that. I looked at my lawyer like, aren't you going to object?
Mm.
And they refused to provide me the transcripts for that too. And Therese Price has engaged in malicious prosecution in my case in juvenile court.
Mhm. Mhm. Thank you
That's
for
how they. That's how they roll.
that's how they roll. Exactly. Thank you.
Thank you.